Hi everyone, we are back with another tutorial but with assignment 2. So the objective of this assignment are to fix the bugs and also to make enhancement to the game. So this video is also for year 3 and year 4 together, except the fact that year 3 needs to fix 3 bugs and year 4 needs to fix 5 bugs. Okay, so let's start with the delivery task for year 3. Okay, so go to year 3 and let's see assignment 2. Okay, the delivery task right here. Okay, so the game is pretty simple based on assignment 1. It's a drawing game. Okay, so we can skip and go to slide number 5 right here. Bug 1 shows that the pen does not draw when you click and move. So you can compare the two videos right here. This is the one with the bug and this is the correct one. So let's play again. You see, this is how it's supposed to do. It's supposed to draw something. Compared to this one, it's not drawing anything at all. Okay? Now, bug number 2. The game is not over when you draw outside the line. See, this one shows game over and this one did nothing at all. Okay? And bug number 3, if you notice, at the very end right here, it will show you win and here nothing happens at all. Okay? So let's wait for it. See, nothing happens here. And this one says you win. Okay, so these are the 3 bugs you need to solve for year 3 students. Now for year 4, let's go to year 4 delivery tasks. Okay, year 4, you need to solve 5 bugs. Okay, you need to solve 5 bugs. So let's skip to the 5th slide. Okay, for year 4, yours is a space game. Bug 1, the start button does not disappear after clicking. So you can see, when you start, nothing happens. For this one, once it starts, the button disappears. This is how it's supposed to be. Now, for bug 2, the asteroids are not visible after starting the game. You see, nothing happens right here. For this one, the asteroids start spawning from the top. Now, bug number 3. The asteroids are glitching at the right side of the stage, right here. Whereas this one, it is spawning at a random X position. If you see the description right here, it gives a hint, okay, like a clue, where you can find the bug. Now, let's go to bug 4. Bug 4, the game does not end when the rocket touches the asteroid. You see, nothing happened right here. This one, when the asteroid touch the rocket, then it will show game over. Okay, you see? And now the last one. The asteroids moving slower in the game. So, if you look at the description, after 30 seconds and 60 seconds, it made the asteroids move slower. The hint is at the Y position going down, therefore the numbers are negative. So remember, in terms of coordinates, right, if you go down, the number is going to be negative on the y-axis. Okay, this has something to do with mathematics. Okay, so if it's a positive number, it's going to go up instead of down. You understand? Okay, so let's fast forward. Okay, now it's already after 30 seconds. You see this, the asteroids right here is moving slower compared to this one, and it's moving faster right here. Okay, so your task is to solve these 5 bugs. Okay, once you solve it, right, okay, now what you need to do, first and foremost, for year 3 and year 4, I have asked you to create a PowerPoint slide to document all of your problems and how you solve it, okay, as well as the enhancement that you did. You thought of the idea in assignment 1, it's going to happen in assignment 2. So your first page of your slide must include the title of your game. Okay, this one you already thought of it for your assignment 1 in the brainstorm board. Okay, now the first page also need the title, your name, your class, and also images that is related to your game. Okay, don't just simply put, okay, Roblox images right here and so on. This has nothing to do with the game. If it's something to do with your game, then only you put it in. Okay, now the next one. Okay, you need to document your bugs. Okay, how you put in the bugs. So before, meaning before you do anything, you need to write the explanation. Okay, right here is a delivery game, right? So it's showing right here the destination sprite does not show up. Okay, it doesn't show up right here. So what you do is you add a circle. This is the problem. Okay, you're circling the problem in the code. And then after that, okay, you can see right here, from height, the height block, you change it to show, so that you can show the destination in the game. Okay, so remember, you need to document this for 3 bucks for year 3 and 5 bucks for year 4. Okay, now after you document everything, then you do the enhancement. You must show the code and then also show the sprite. Okay, you must explain what kind of enhancement you do. You explain right here, life is added to the game. If you just show me the code, nothing is explained right here, I don't know what is going on. Okay, and okay, you need to label what kind of enhancement is this. Is this a medium enhancement or is it a basic enhancement? Remember what you did in assignment 1? Please bring those ideas to reality in assignment 2. Okay, the ones that you put star, those are the ones that you choose, correct? Okay, this will be here. So remember, you need to either do 2 medium enhancements or 4 basic enhancements, or 1 medium and 2 basic. Okay, remember that. For this example, I did 2 medium. Okay, you can see the examples right here. This is another medium example. A restart button is added. Okay, you can see here I put a restart button and this is what happens. Okay, now this is all on how to document it in a PowerPoint slide or a Canva slide. Okay, for your assignment 2, you need to submit the PowerPoint slide and also your Scratch file where you fix all the bugs and put in the enhancement. Okay, now let me show you how you screenshot the bugs. Okay, now this is an example of a Pong game. All right, now let's play the game. Okay, so when I press green flag and then I press start, you see I can't move the pedal. Okay, I can't move anything, and when I press start, the button doesn't go away. Okay, so I have 2 bugs right here. Now let's open up Canva. Okay, if you have Canva, that would be good. Okay, some of you already did the Canva. I already shared the link online, okay, where you can find the link. Okay, it says here, students Canva links. So please don't touch other people's links, or else you are going to do the slides on paper. You understand? Now, you go to the presentation slide. Okay, how you screenshot the bug. Okay, I'm not going to show you how to do the game title, your name and class. We already did this in class. Okay, how you screenshot, very easy. Let's say How do you find the problem for the button? You go to the button sprite. Go here. Okay? You go to the button sprite. Okay. You go and zoom in. You want me to see the codes, correct or not? Okay? If you make it too small, how am I supposed to see? Okay. Make sure they are arranged nicely. When you are about to screenshot, okay, how you screenshot? You press the print screen button on your keyboard, which is PRTSCR. Okay? You press PRTSCR. Okay? Nothing happened. Okay. So you go back to the Canva entitled design presentation right here. Okay? But this one is just an example. Your one, you still continue on your project. Okay? Your Canva project. How you screenshot? Okay. Once you are here, right click on the white space and press paste. Okay, so now you have a screenshot of it. Now remember, the circle is to resize the picture. The ones that are longer right here is to crop the image. Okay, so we are going to crop this. We're going to crop the picture. Now once you finish cropping, let's make it bigger. Okay, now let's say this is bug 1. Let's add a heading. Name it bug 1. Then we put it right on top and we put another label. Okay, we call it before. Put here. And then we can copy it right here. We press the white space, click on the before. Okay, then you press copy, right click, press paste. And then you can move it right here. Double click and type after. Okay, what is the problem in the before? Okay, you must circle. Okay, go to elements, type circle. Okay, then enter. Okay, I found a few images right here. Okay, I'm gonna put this picture, let's say. I'm gonna put on top right here. If you see the code, when green flag, okay, when you press green flag, obviously you want the button to show, right, before the game starts. Then when you click on the button sprite, when this sprite click, okay, is it supposed to show again? No, it's supposed to hide. Okay, so you explain. Button is still shown after sprite click. Okay, you put the explanation here. Okay, and then how you fix it? You go back to your game. Instead of show, I'm sure you learned all the parts in Scratch already. So what's the opposite of show? You put hide. Okay, now let's press green flag again. Now when we start, now the button is gone already. Okay, when we press green flag again, the button shows back again. Okay, so now let's screenshot this again. Print screen, and then we paste it in Canva. And then we crop it like usual again. Okay, I'm gonna copy this circle to that side. What is your solution? You change the show block to hide block. show to hide block. Okay, so now you can see the before you state the problem and circle the problem. The after you show that you fix the problem and then you describe it right here. You understand? Okay, now let's try to make enhancement. Okay, now let's say you want to add a timer to show how long you can be in the game. Okay, so to add a timer, that means you have to make a variable. Okay, remember I've taught you this since the beginning of the year about variables. Okay, so you go to variables, go to make a variable timer. Okay, now you have a timer right here. So what you do is timer, you can put it in the backdrop sprite. Okay, let's say this one is your idea from your brainstorm board in assignment 1. So your timer, you categorize it under backdrop or background. So you go here. Okay, so let's say when green flag, you set the timer to 0. Okay, set the timer to 0. Okay, and then when the backdrop switch to backdrop 2, that means when it switch to game over. Okay, this one is the game over backdrop 2. Okay, when it switch to game over, what you do? Okay, and something is missing. When you set the timer to 0, you want it to increase, right? So when does it increase? When I receive the game start message. Where does it come from? It comes from the button. Okay, it will broadcast the game start. This will send the message to any sprite that is gonna receive the game start message. Okay, let's go back to the backdrop. When game start, okay, it's going to repeat until what? Okay, repeat until the game is over, right? How do you know if game is over? Okay, let's go here. Okay, we're going to create another variable called status. Okay, now when green flag is clicked, right, status equals to 0. Okay, but when you change the backdrop, right, status is gonna change to 1. And when you go back to the backdrop, right, if status equals to 1, okay, it's gonna repeat until status equals to 1, then it stop everything. It's gonna repeat the timer. You're gonna create the timer right here. Correct or not? Timer, and then you're gonna make it wait for 1 second. If not, your timer is gonna charge very fast without including the concept of time. Okay, so you go to control and wait 1 second. Okay, so we're gonna hide the status variable. Okay, so what happened right now is when you start, okay, it's equal to 0. Okay, so let's do it again. Okay, can you see the timer going up and then it will stop? Okay, because status equals to 1, then it will stop the timer. Now we have another bug, right, which is the pedal. Let's try to fix it. Now we want the pedal to move according to the X position of the mouse. What you do is you go to sensing, put mouse X into go to mouse X, and then Y position will stay the same. So what will happen right now is, okay, now we have another problem, right? Why isn't it following the mouse? I'll tell you why. Because it only detects once. So you have to put a forever loop. So it will keep on detecting the mouse. Okay, now go to green flag again, start. Now it's detecting the mouse position all the time. Now can you see the timer keeps on going up? Okay, now because it's touching the lava, then the timer stop. Okay, this is a medium enhancement. You can screenshot this medium enhancement right here. You set the timer to 0, okay, and then you change the timer by 1. Okay, now what you can do is you screenshot like how I did the bug one, and you explain what you do. Okay, you add a timer to the game. Okay, so after you finish all the documentation in the slide and also you corrected all the mistakes in the game and all the enhancements that you did in the game as well, and then you send both of the Canva slide or the PowerPoint slide and also the Scratch file to my email. Okay, both year 3 and year 4, you already learned how to do email attachment. Okay, now that is all for assignment 2.